Maybe you give your brother expert advice for his homework. Or maybe you give your neighbor help mowing the garden. Whatever it may be, these deeds may seem small, and their action and impact may seem small, but their importance is large. Good afternoon, everyone present here. Myself, Khetan, and today my topic is small deeds of kindness. But before we dive into the intricacies of small deeds of kindness, let me tell you a short story. If you look at a pebble, it may seem small, partly because it is small. If you throw the same pebble into a pond, the pebble will undoubtedly sink. But before sinking, the pebble will cause a tiny circular ripple. This ripple is small, but eventually it will grow larger and larger. These ripples will touch things on water, such as lotuses and lily pads, and they will move these flowers and plants to some extent. And just because of that tiny pebble, the entire pond will never be the same again. The story is small, but let's see what key insights and takeaways can be taken from this. Takeaway 1. The pebble no doubt undoubtedly sank, and the ripple was undoubtedly small, but eventually it did grow large. In the same manner, your actions may seem small. The action of helping someone may be tiny. It may not seem of great importance, but one day it will grow bigger and bigger. The impact will increase over a period of time, and eventually it will come back to you. Takeaway 2. Like the pebble sank into the water, when you help someone, your image sinks into their heart. When you help someone, you seem like a good person. If I help someone, I will seem as a good person, and it will improve the positivity. I will not seem like an obnoxious person. I'll seem like a positive person who helps others. Takeaway 3. The pebble, when it created the ripples, it moved things. When the small ripple, after it grew large, it touched the lily pad. The lily pad moved. Maybe that lily pad pushed the lotus, which then went to the edge of the pool. Because small things can make large changes and can move things in ways that sometimes you cannot even see. One real life example or scenario of this is that, let's say you're on a bus ride to school, and an old lady walks in and all the seats are full. Let's say, as an act of kindness, you give the lady your seat. By this action, everyone who witnessed this will also be positive, as they will see your act of kindness. The old lady will get to rest, and it also has a chance of coming back to you. Let's say this old lady was a friend of your principal. The friend of the principal made the principal really happy by giving them a gift. The principal, because they are happy, give their teacher a raise, and since the teacher was so happy, she decided to give you no homework for the week. This is an example of the ripple getting larger. You alone gave a small action. You were the one to give up the seat, but now your whole class doesn't have to do any homework. A small action will eventually grow larger, and it will come back to you. In conclusion, we can understand that helping people small deeds of kindness doesn't seem large, but it is large. It has impact. Everything you do in life has impact, and you should value it. You should do things. You should do things to help others. And I would like to conclude this with a poem, which is not written by me. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like a flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I walked round the corner and someone saw me grin. When he smiled back at me, I realized I passed it on to him. I thought about the smile and realized its worth. A simple smile like mine would travel round the earth. So if you feel a smile coming, don't let it rest undetected. Start the next pandemic. Get the whole world Now it's time for you. Spread the happiness.